Have you ever watched Robert Downey Jr. in an interview and thought, wow, this guy just oozes confidence and charm? He has a magnetic personality that makes people hang on to every word he says. But what if I told you that charisma isn't just something you're born with? It can be learned. If you want to develop such supreme charisma and leave a lasting impression, then stick around, because we're about to break down the secret ingredients of RDJ's irresistible charm. Number 5. Witty Rebelliousness. Robert Downey Jr. is more than just funny. He has a unique boldness in his humor. He says things that others might shy away from. He doesn't just make jokes, he pushes boundaries, teases, and challenges the status quo. What makes him truly captivating is that he doesn't care about following the typical norms or trying to please everyone. He's unapologetically himself, and that's what draws people in. In most conversations, people tend to play it safe. They stick to polite, expected answers, rarely venturing beyond what's comfortable or conventional, but Robert Downey Jr. doesn't follow that rule. If someone throws him a boring question, he won't respond with a boring answer. Instead, he'll add some sarcasm, crack a joke, or throw in something totally unexpected. He doesn't fear stepping out of line to make things interesting. The secret here isn't just about being funny, it's about being unpredictable. It's about having a bit of rebelliousness in your approach. So, how can you bring this energy into your own life? Start by stopping the habit of filtering every word just to sound nice or correct. Be more playful with your responses. If someone asks you a question that feels too predictable, give them an answer they wouldn't expect. This doesn't mean being rude or offensive. It means using your mind to keep things sharp, fresh, and exciting. Embrace the freedom to shake things up, just like Robert Downey Jr. does. Number 4, the confident entry. Robert Downey Jr. doesn't just enter a room, he takes it over. Without saying a word, he makes his presence known. This is what separates an average guy from a man with a real presence. Most people walk into a space looking unsure, fidgeting, or trying to shrink themselves. But RDJ moves like he belongs. His posture is strong, his steps are slow and controlled, and his energy is undeniable. Confidence isn't about being loud or trying to prove anything. It's about how you carry yourself, the way you move, the way you stand, the way you hold eye contact. It all speaks before you even open your mouth. If you want to command attention the moment you enter a space, start with your body language. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and walk with a steady, controlled pace. Don't scan the room nervously. Look around with purpose. Move as if you already own the space. This isn't about arrogance, it's about presence. The more comfortable you are in your own skin, the more people will feel drawn to you. If you are enjoying watching the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Number 3, verbal dexterity. Robert Downey Jr. has a way with words. He can turn any conversation into something exciting. He speaks in a way that makes people lean in, waiting to see what he'll say next. His secret? He's quick. His words flow smoothly, and he never sounds like he's struggling to think of something to say. He plays with language, using humor, analogies, and perfectly timed pauses to make every sentence interesting. Even when he's put on the spot, he doesn't freeze. If someone asks him an awkward question, he doesn't panic. He redirects, jokes, or outsmarts them with a clever response. His words are his weapon, and he wields them effortlessly. If you want to master this skill, start paying attention to how you speak. Cut out hesitation words like and Slow down. Speak with purpose. Read, watch, and listen to sharp speakers. Learn how to phrase things in a way that sounds smooth and effortless. Most importantly, practice thinking on your feet. If someone throws you a question, don't rush to answer. Pause for a second, let the tension build, then respond with confidence. A man who controls his words controls the conversation. Number 2, Expressive micro-reactions. One of the most powerful things about Robert Downey Jr. is his ability to say a lot without saying anything at all. His face, his gestures, even the way he pauses, it all adds layers to his charm. He doesn't just listen, he reacts. A slight smirk, a raised eyebrow, a slow blink, these tiny expressions make him endlessly interesting. He can turn an average conversation into something unforgettable just by using his face. This is something most people overlook. They focus so much on what to say that they forget how to react. But charisma isn't just in your words, it's in your expressions. To develop this skill, stop keeping a blank face when someone speaks. React in small but powerful ways. If someone says something ridiculous, don't just say, "Wow," tilt your head, let out a slow breath, or give them a knowing smirk. If you're unimpressed, let it show subtly in your eyes. These micro-reactions make you more engaging. They make people feel like they're fully present in the moment, and most importantly, they make others feel something when they're around you. Number 1, master social control. One of the most fascinating things about Robert Downey Jr. is how he subtly controls social dynamics. In interviews, he often directs the flow of conversation, whether he's the host or the guest. When someone else is speaking, he doesn't just listen passively, he engages, reacts, and even playfully interrupts in a way that shifts attention back to him. He also knows how to make people feel valued while still maintaining dominance in a conversation. A great example of this is how Chris Evans, despite being a major star, often looks to Downey Jr. for approval during interviews. This happens because Downey Jr. has a way of setting the frame where he becomes the leader of the interaction. If you want to have this kind of influence, start by practicing conversational control. When speaking with others, be aware of the energy you bring. Guide discussions with thoughtful responses, add humor where needed, and don't be afraid to interrupt in a playful, charismatic way. The key is to be assertive without being overbearing. If you can master these traits, you'll have the kind of charisma that makes people stop and take notice. But what if confidence doesn't come naturally to you? What if deep down you still hesitate, second-guess yourself, or struggle to own the room? That's where real, unstoppable confidence comes in, the kind that makes you bold, fearless, and completely unshakable. If you want to take things to the next level and develop psychopathically confident energy like Tyler Durden, then you need to watch this video. Click it now and start transforming into the most dominant version of yourself. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Until next time, take care.